Yo, what's happening? You too. What's up, man? I haven't been here for like a month or so. You already know it's the same old shit. You already know. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is. As always, I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. We're gonna do another late night talk session or whatever the hell I call it on. Shit, I really don't have a drive. I don't really have a drive or ambition to do this YouTube shit no more, bruh. That's really the point where I'm just getting at, man. I've been pretty burnt out on this, like making videos and all that shit, and I just don't want to get into the habit of like repeating myself and saying the same old shit over and over and over again. So here I am. I'm gonna give you all a little quick update on how I've been doing and shit. Everything's been going okay, I guess. I know I've had my little. I remember those videos I made back in the day about like, oh, how jobs are slavery and this that, and the third. But with the way things are looking, I've had to change my attitude and all that, and I've actually tried to look for work, but still can't really find anything. A lot of places that I go to are already fully staffed or they're just not hiring. So, but I'm still trying to find something. Um, I'm still doing my normal like gym shit and all that. My bench has actually increased a lot and all that. As of now, I can bench like about probably what 170 pounds, 180 pounds at the gym. My goal, I would say, is probably like 200, 225, maybe 315 if I want to go even further with the whole benching thing. The only problem I would say with like me working out at the gym is like my inconsistency and some other bad habits I have outside of the gym that I don't want to talk about. Shit is hard out here, man. It is. Man. One thing I will say though is, I guess you could say like when it comes to like taking care of like your appearance and like keeping up with yourself, I'm gonna come clean, man. I pretty much I almost gave up, man. Almost. Like I still like to like you know what I'm saying, keep my hair cut low and all that, keep my face shaved and all that. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not materialistic anymore because I remember at one point in my life when I was like hella fucking materialistic. Like I was always trying to buy like North Face, Polo, Jordans. I said Nike, didn't I? Guess, Gucci. I'm trying to think of like other like designer brand names I bought. Oh yeah, including Polo. I think I said a lot of this shit already. But yeah, I just don't see the point of being materialistic no more. Like I don't know. Like if you're a certain type of nigga, or if you're like, or if you're someone who resonates with the videos that I make, or you resonate with the content that I make, then you already know that there's really no point in burning a hole in your wallet just to still be invisible and to still not get shit. It's like why bother? And then I've noticed that like ever since high school and all that, which was like what 8 years ago, bruh. How come every single time I bought a pair of Jordans or I bought some new designer or I did some shit like that, it was always other niggas? Every time you do some shit, it's always other niggas. Like I get you get a new haircut, it's other niggas. Buy new clothes, it's other niggas. Buy new pants, it's other niggas. Buy new Jordans, it's other niggas. Do this, it's other niggas. Do that, it's other niggas. Like I just got sick and tired of that shit. And I gotta come out to no homo, but I gotta come out the closet about something. I figured out why I can't talk to like females and shit, or like why like certain men struggle to talk to females and shit. And I figured out the truth on why a lot of men, or why men nowadays can't really talk to women like that. If you're a man and all that, and you're someone who like you have the habit of like spending like damn near like 99.9% of your time being around other dudes all damn day, then but then when you get around females, you're not gonna be able to really interact or really talk to these females and shit because you're so used to being surrounded and being around nothing but other men all damn day. And I want to touch on that shit too. I don't get how some men can just be. I don't get how some niggas. I don't get how some men can just be around nothing but other men all day. Like I don't get how some men can do that shit. Like okay, maybe if like you're in an environment like where it's required for you to be around other men all day, okay, that's understandable. Like let me guess, jail, prison, the gym, you play sports, or you're part of a group, or or something. But no heterosexual man with free will and has a look and has the ability to have a woman in his life is gonna fucking choose to be around nothing but other men all day. Like I swear, bro, on God, bro, I swear that some of these niggas are fucking are gay and closeted on some weird shit. Cause I can't do it no more, bro. And I remember I told y'all multiple times about this nigga Avi I used to fucking kick it with. I had to cut that nigga off. I can't do it no more, bro. I can't be huddled up with other niggas all damn day, and I can't do it no more. This is part of the reason why men struggle with females and why men is like, oh, a grown man could talk to other niggas and be around other dudes all damn day, but as soon as he gets around some females, then it's like you freeze up and you get like that nervousness and all that shit. Cause, and I'm not gonna sit here and hey, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna hold myself accountable too. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. At one point, I even thought that I was on some gay shit because I'm always around other niggas all day, and I could easily interact with another dude, but I could never interact with these females, bro. I could just never talk to them or just have a simple interaction or a simple conversation, I'm so used to being around nothing but other men all the damn time. This is damn near why I don't really hang out with niggas like that no more. I damn near had to cut a lot of people off. I mean, at the end of the day, we're adults and all that shit. So we obviously have like all have our own lives and all have our own shit to do and our own lives to live and all that shit. So, but I can't just do that hanging out with other niggas all day and just being huddled up with other dudes all day. Like that shit just I can't do it no more, bro. It's gay as fuck. Like I don't care if I'm being homophobic and all that other shit. Like if you really look at it for what it is, it's kind of truly gay. And oh yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to the homie trying to cope with reality. But I remember that one video that this nigga made talking about how men whine and complain about other men and shit. Bro, I swear I've dealt with this shit so many times and I deal with it so fucking much. Like I don't understand like why other grown ass men be so damn concerned about your hair, your face, your eyes, your facial hair, and your body shape, and the way your legs look, and like, bruh, why can a female care about me this damn much? Why can a woman care about me this damn much? Why is another nigga this damn concerned with me? It's always other niggas. I'm telling you, bro. It's always other niggas, bruh. And then, okay, all right. So the other day, I'm trying to make a little bit of money or whatever, right? Cool. So my uncle, you know what I'm saying, comes over to the house and all that and gives me these flyers and all that because I think I might have told you all this shit before, but sometimes occasionally my uncle will give me some flyers and all that to pass out and then he'll pay me. The hell's that? What the fuck? I'm tripping. What the hell's going on? Okay, I'm all right. I'm just hearing shit. All right, never mind. But I pass out flyers for him, and he pays me to pass out the flyers and all that shit. So that's what I do, right? Bro, why is as soon as this nigga sees me, he starts complaining about my fucking do rag and starts trying to like touch and rub all over my head and shit. And like, why is it always other niggas that be concerned about your damn appearance? Like, women are known for doing this shit, but men are a whole lot more worse, bruh. It's like, why are other niggas in there feeling so damn much about what you're doing or not doing? Like, I don't know. People are weird as fuck out here, bro. People are weird as hell now, especially nowadays in 2026. Oh no, niggas are on that time kind of timing, if you know what I'm saying. But oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about real quick is so I've been on so you already know I'll be on like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I know I think at one point I said I hate Instagram and all that. I genuinely do hate the app and all that, but I only be on like Instagram so I can like watch like the reels and like look at the memes and shit. Like I don't want to interact with motherfuckers or be talking to nobody on that bitch. Shoot, I'm trying to figure out what I was trying to say. Hold up. Oh no, no, no. I remember I was gonna say. So I was on Instagram and all that shit, and I keep seeing stuff about like how there's this new thing coming out called digital ID, and now they're gonna be able to track every little thing you do, and I even heard that they can track your physical movement, they can track your breathing. Like I'm not trying to live in the. I'm not like I don't know. I'm not suicidal, and I haven't really had thoughts about like wanting to do hurt myself, but I'm not trying to live in a world where you're being consistently watched 24/7. Cause I know y'all have heard about like this whole like heard about like the 5G or 6G towers, the mark of the beast, this digital ID thing that it's gonna come in like 2030 or gonna happen in the next few years, and then Elon Musk with this whole Neuralink chip shit and all that, and I just don't want to live in a fucking world like that, bro. Like every little thing you do is just being fucking monitored and just being watched and all that shit. And it's like I'm just not trying to live like that, bro. Like that's good. I feel like that shit's gonna do a whole lot more damage than good. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know that people are gonna be paranoid and people are gonna have to look over their shoulder and there's all this crazy ridiculous shit. Like I wouldn't just want someone that's consistently fucking just watching me and shit, and is consistently watching everything I do and monitoring every little thing I do. Like I don't get how are people not scared for this shit? How are people not fucking like panicking and nervous and like I don't get that. And then I want to tell y'all about some dumb shit, right? So remember that the Knicks game, the Knicks versus Spurs game or whatever. Niggas will fight to the death over a sports game and fight over a bunch of millionaires that don't give a fuck about them and would walk right past them if they were out on the streets homeless or struggling or down bad. But y'all can't come together and fight and throw hands and cause destruction for the shit that's like, you know what I'm saying, oppressing y'all. And it's like, I just don't get how people are okay with this shit when they're taking more and more of your freedom and more of your rights away from you. Like, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I remember I think like a couple of YouTube videos ago or a while ago on my YouTube channel, I think I said some shit about how birds are in a cage and if you let the bird out of the cage and shit, like okay, it's like, but then like with this whole like digital ID and the Neuralink and this whole Elon Musk shit, it's like it's like the cage is getting smaller. Like, I don't know. How can people be in a cage that's progressively getting smaller and smaller and still be cool with that shit? Like, I don't know, bro. And we both know, and for anyone watching this video, we already know that most people are gonna fucking take the mark of the beast or this Neuralink bullshit, and they're gonna casually just take the shit and not think nothing of it. Then you're gonna have the people who are against it, and I don't know. Wait, that would be a good ass question though. What happens to people who don't take the digital ID or take the mark of the beast? And I never and I remember like in 2020 like the whole COVID thing, like when COVID was around and all that shit, and people like you had to like wear like a mask and all that, and you had to get like a vaccine. Bro, I never got COVID. I never got sick, and I never got the vaccine. So I'm definitely not getting that shit. Like I just don't feel comfortable with the idea of having to put a computer chip in my body. Like I just don't feel okay with that shit. I saw some video on Instagram of some man who got a Neuralink chip put in his head, and that shit was so fucking creepy. Like anyone who has like some kind of self awareness or has some kind of cautious, like would have been creeped out. Like I don't know, but it's crazy how will just go along with anything and they've continued to do this shit like for fucking centuries and decades. It's like people can come together for like the most dumbest shit or come together for the most smallest shit. but they can't ever come together for anything that's actually like important. That's actually going to be the downfall of society and humanity. Niggas can never come together for something important. They can never come together for something that's actually worth it. But they'll come together for something, some bullshit or something that doesn't actually matter. Oh yeah, I also got another topic to speak on real quick, right? So I remember a while ago, I remember those videos I made. I made like I think two videos about it, and it was like the harsh reality for black men, part one and part two. Bro, I ain't even going front though, bro. Like whenever I rewatch some of my old videos, bro, I low key do be spitting like some real shit in them hoes, bro. I really be spitting some real shit in my videos. And of course, not everyone who watches my videos is gonna agree with the shit that I talk about, the shit that I say. But as long as you watch the video, then that's what matters. And as long as I get my views, that's what matters. So, but so tell me why there's like some kid like I didn't grow up with him and all that, but like I guess you could say like he's just someone I've always like just know like he's been like this well known or whatever, right? So I used to go to Berkeley High School in Berkeley, California, and all that shit. And the dude's name is Grayson, also known as Grayso. He's like basically like a little he's a small time rapper, SoundCloud rapper. He's not like super mainstream, but he's a rapper and all that. He's got done doing 8 years in prison or jail. I think he's got out of like Santa Rita. It's a jail in California. And so, of course, you already know the typical hood street shit. Oh, if a nigga gets out of jail, then his friends, his family, and people around him, or just basically anybody who knows him or is associated to him or affiliated with him, you already know how the shit goes. Oh, the nigga gets released from jail, and everyone wants to celebrate and throw a party and do all this nice shit for him and reward him and all that. And somehow a nigga coming out of jail gets more, a nigga coming home from jail or prison gets more love than the average or the normal black man who stays out of trouble. And that's also another reason why I think like some men or some people have given up and all that. Because then it's like, why put myself through all this and do all this shit on a daily basis just for some nigga who didn't really have to do anything, get rewarded? And I spoke on this in that one video I made called "The Harsh Reality for Black Men," and I was basically explaining that like if you like, and unfortunately, it's very sad and very stupid. Especially, it's very dumb as hell. It really is dumb. But if you don't live up to the stereotype, if you don't live up to those standards, or if you don't check you don't check the boxes, then you're just gonna get looked at a certain way, treated a certain way, talked to a certain way, and just viewed as a certain way. And if you don't like, if you do meet those typical, hold on. And if you do meet those typical standards, and if you do check those boxes, then you'll have damn near heaven on earth. But then the only problem with that is that you have to be attached to dysfunction, and you have to like, it's crazy. It's like us niggas or us black people. It's like we damn near gotta risk our lives and our freedom just to have basic love and affection, and have all this basic human kindness and treatment, while these other races and ethnicities can do the bare fucking minimum, and they can just be themselves and exist and just live for free. Not live for free, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like they can be free. But it's like, I guess you could say like if you're black and all that, I don't know why. It's just irritating. It's like we have to be this way or the other way, but then other races can just be themselves and just exist in peace and harmony and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you're black and you don't live up to the standards, or if you're not hood or street or gangster, or if you don't have like any kind of street credit attached to you, if you don't have no, you know what I'm saying, no street swag about yourself, then people are gonna say that, oh, you're acting white, man. You're trying to be like the white man. But how come you never heard people say that you're acting Latino, Russian, Hispanic, Asian, Or how come you're never acting like these other races and ethnicities, but every single time a black person does something right, or you're acting white, but you're not acting Indian or acting like these other races and ethnicities. Why is always being good affiliated and associated with being white? Like that's a good question for anyone watching this video too. It's always you're acting white, but it's never you're acting Asian, Hispanic, Latino, and all these other. Hispanic and Latino are the same thing, by the way, but y'all get where I'm coming from with this shit. And I've actually had people try to tell me that, like, oh, hey, oh, Elijah, you're negative. But I see shit with my own two eyes, like, oh, a nigga coming home from jail is more celebrated, loved, and respected, and cared about than a nigga is on a straight and narrow trying to do the right thing. Like I've seen this happen so many fucking times and all that shit. Especially, I remember I used to tell you. I think. Hold on. I'm a little tired, so my bad if I can't talk and shit. I remember back when I was living in Reno and I'd be with like my dad or some shit. I remember like when we would be like around certain people or we would go to certain places. Like y'all already know my dad is he's street, he's hood and all that. Like he's like one of those like very wise OG dudes. Like yeah, don't get it twisted. Like my dad is he's hood and street, but he's also very wise and also like intelligent and shit like that. He's not just some dumbass hood nigga on some street shit 24/7. Like he actually has like a brain and all that. And but you know what I'm saying. So of course when we go places, my dad will get he gets treated with the most love, respect, and all this, and then oh, if you're a black man and you don't meet the typical black male standards, like you're not street, you're not hood, and none of this shit, then you're gonna get looked down upon. So of course, whenever we go somewhere, my dad will get all the love and kindness and all this shit, and then people just look at me like ill or what's wrong with him, or they'll just look at you a certain kind of way and shit. And I'm neurodivergent, by the way, so I can tell when I'm being treated differently. Like that fake shit, the fake shit doesn't work on me. Like the fake niceness, the fake kindness, like that shit just doesn't work on me. Like it just, I don't know, this doesn't work on me. But yeah, man, I don't know. I still see this shit happening on a daily basis, and it makes me very angry when people try to deny it or people try to be like, "Oh, you're just being negative, bro." Just like I'm pretty sure like a majority of black people know exactly what I'm talking about. So there's really no point trying to hide it or trying to say that I'm being negative or trying to gaslight me or some shit like that. Like they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like how come whenever you listen to like hip hop music or you listen to rap music and all that, oh nerd ass nigga, oh he's a square and all this. Do exactly what society tells you just for it to still have a problem with you. How funny. Do exactly what society tells you, and yet society still has some kind of problem with you. It rewards the people that tear down and destroy society, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Yet these niggas get rewarded. Yet, well, the people who give their life, energy, freedom, and time, and their soul to this damn society don't get shit at all. It's funny. You contribute to society, and yet society has smoke with you. But yet the niggas who destroy and slowly tear down and destroy the world that we good guys have worked so hard to build and maintain, yet they get rewarded for it. That's crazy. Another truth that people don't want to admit, but they see right in front of their own two eyes. The world is backwards, bro. It really is. I feel like that's also part of. I feel like that's also something that people are starting to pick up on and like realizing all that shit. And I feel like that could also be part of the reason like why people might be starting to give up and all that, especially men. As a matter of fact, actually, I remember I think I was scrolling on like it was either YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, and I think it was like 67% of men have dropped out of society, or like it was like one third of men aren't are either not working or just not looking for a job in general, or looking for a job or some shit like that. And I mean, hey, when you take away what people need and all that, then it's like you don't give people what they need, then people aren't going to do their part and all that. Like, in order for people to do their part, like, you got to give them what they need, and if you don't give them what they need, then like, for a car, for example, you don't give it gas, it's not going to drive or go nowhere. You don't give a man what he needs, he's not going to want to work. He's not going to be motivated to do shit. He's not going to, you know what I'm saying, have that fire and that drive in him. And like one of the only thing and some of the things that motivate men are women, pussy, sex, and money. Basically, women and money. And when you don't give a man, when you take away women, you take away the women, and you take away the money and all kinds of shit that motivates a man. That man's not gonna feel like he has anything to work for, that he has like some kind of purpose, or like it's gone to a point where people feel like, hey, I'm working for free. Like, I'm not getting nothing out of the work that I'm doing. I just don't get how some people can be perfectly okay with like it's getting taken advantage of and like working for free. I'm tripping out right now, bro. I keep hearing shit. Hold on. There's always some weird shit going on in the background, bro. There really is. But I've spoken on this topic multiple times and all that. I don't want to like talk about that shit really. Um, also when it comes down to it, bro, I'm starting not to get angry anymore. Like, I remember I used to get angry a lot, but it's like as time goes on, I'm slowly like beginning not to care. I'm slowly beginning to get like less and less angry. Shit just doesn't bother me the way it used to anymore. Cause I was at a point like where I let every little thing just get to me for no reason. Like, I would just let every little thing just piss me off or make me angry. But I'm just like, I hate people who do that. Like, every little thing or every little thing just gets to them and just makes them angry. Like, I can't be around those kind of people. Like, they're just irritating as fuck to be around. Cause it's like, why you let every little thing bother you and get you so damn fed up and angry for? Like, it's not worth it. This is why some people be crashing out and they end up doing shit that they shouldn't have done and all that because they let every little thing get to them. They let every little thing make them angry and all that shit. Like, of course you gotta control your emotions and all that shit as a man and as a human being, but don't be a fucking pushover, bro. Like, if you need to stand up to somebody, stand up to them. If somebody needs to get punched in their shit, punch them in their shit. Like, all that, control your emotions and calm down. Like if someone disrespects you or if someone disrespects you physically or verbally, oh no, bro, fuck all that, bro. You need to get on. You need to get on, bro, and you need to check them like ASAP. And that's also a reason. I guess you could say this is why, this isn't even from my point of view, but this is why some relationships don't work out or why certain things don't work out nowadays because people are trained to like keep tolerating disrespect and keep letting this person do this to you and keep letting this person do this to you just because of this and that. And it's just like I swear. I remember I made that one video that society is turning men into bitches. It really is turning men into bitches, including literally because of the whole like transgender thing. And I don't give a fuck if I get canceled for saying this, but I'm sick and tired of seeing these fucking ads on my YouTube feed talking about, oh, you want to meet transgender women? Like, nigga, hell no, we meet no transgender women. Fuck that. Like, it's like you're technically fucking a man at that point. I'm sick and tired of seeing those fucking ads on my YouTube feed talking about, oh hey, do you want to meet transgender women? Nigga, hell no. I'm not trying to. I don't want. Hell no. It's like it's basically like a way of saying like, oh hey, do you want to meet men who wear dresses and men who portray themselves as women? Like, I just don't know how people would go through that shit. How do you like? I don't know how some people. I don't know, bro. People are weird. And speaking of that, and then how come every single time like I've been on Instagram and all that shit, I keep seeing like all this foot fetish content shit. Like it's funny how society will call certain people lazy because they're broke and struggling and they either don't have they can't like find a job or they're struggling to find work or they don't want to work and all that shit. And it's like people can like it's crazy that you can like it's crazy that women can like some women can make money off of their pictures of their feet, off of selling pictures of their feet. I just people like, I don't know. I don't get how it doesn't like, make people angry that there's all this. How does it not make anyone angry that there's all this free money going around and yet all these people are complaining and crying about being broke? Like, make it make sense, my nigga. Come on, bro. There's all this free money going around for all this silly, goofy, dumb shit, but yet the money's not going to the homeless or the poor and less fortunate, the mentally and physically ill, and all the people who could really use that fucking money. Like, come on, bro. Shit don't make no sense. All this free money going around and all these people are out here struggling and going through hell. And then I also I think I was on TikTok or Instagram today, and I heard that Elon Musk is the first trillionaire in history. Like a millionaire, a billionaire, and a trillionaire. Like it's like I don't know. Why does society keep pushing the goalposts back? Because I remember back in the day, you would get $1,000,000 and you'd be like, "Hey, I just made $1,000,000. Hey." But nope, $1,000,000 isn't even enough. You need to be a trillionaire. A trillionaire. That's crazy. There's all this free money going around, and yet people are poor, broke, on edge, in survival mode, and it's fucking crazy, bro. It really is. Hold on. Hold up. Let me get some water. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But like I said about the whole like foot fetish shit, right? How come every time not every single time I go on Instagram, but sometimes when I go on Instagram and shit, right? It's always some bitch flashing her feet in front of the camera, and it's like, okay, we get it, bitch. You got your toes done. We get it. Like, okay, you got your feet done. Good for you. Like, I don't know. Like, you niggas are simps out this bitch. You niggas are straight simps out here, bro. For real. Like, no wonder these women be going on these luxurious vacations, be living this luxurious ass lifestyle. Like, you niggas be. It's about to be 2020, bro. I can't believe it's already June 2026. Like, the first 6 months of this year went by hella fast. It's about to be damn near 2027. Time is moving by too fast, and it's very scary, bro. Like, where things are headed, especially with society and all that shit. Like, I don't know how to say this without coming off as like negative or fucked up, but anyone who died before 2020 or died before COVID ever came out, you're lucky. They're lucky because they didn't have to deal with the COVID. They didn't have to deal with none of the BS going on nowadays. They don't have to deal with this Elon Musk mark of the beast bullshit, this digital ID thing. Like, I'm not even trying to be negative. I'm not trying to like, oh, no, I'm not trying to do none of that shit. But any nigga who died before 2020 is low key lucky they did. Because I don't know how anyone could want to live in a world where you're just being constantly monitored and surveillance, and they can't even keep track of your breathing and shit. Like, oh yeah, I even heard that like cars that come out in 2027 are supposed to have like a kill switch or some shit like that. And then these cars can monitor like your facial expressions, your heart rate, and your feelings. Like, this shit is getting too much. Yeah, like I said, man, this shit's getting too much, man. It's really getting out of fucking hand with like all you know what I'm saying. There's all this AI and all this technology that's supposed to come out in the future and all this. And oh yeah, also by the way, my phone died and all that, so my bad if I ended up repeating some of the shit that I probably already said during the video and all that. It's been like a day or two since I recorded the first part of this video. I'm just gonna keep on going with it, whatever. But I even heard about fucking oh yeah, I've also been hearing about like AI girlfriends and all that shit, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. An AI girlfriend, I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I want like the real human thing. I want to feel like like real human booty, real human titties, and real human pussy. Not, I don't know. Like, is this gonna feel embarrassing to be? I don't know. Like, as a grown man, it would just be embarrassing that you couldn't get the real thing, so you have to date a robot. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what this world is coming to and all that, but um, I've noticed since like all this AI stuff is coming out, and I remember this one time, I was at Cal or whatever. I was walking around downtown Berkeley, and some nigga gonna ask me about like, oh, what do you think about AI and technology and all that? And to be honest and all that, I mean, like AI is good and all that because it can help you with like everyday tasks, or it can help you with things that are difficult in everyday life, and it can also like it can also help you like learn faster. It can help simplify things for you. It could also it could potentially help you with your day-to-day life and all that. But then we also know there's people out there who are going to use AI for like negative things, or they're going to use it for their own ulterior motive and all that. You know how people are, how human nature is. Oh, if people have some kind of power and all that, some of the people are going to use their power to do good and try to help others and try to help the next person in need and all that. And then the rest of these and then the rest of these self-indulgent motherfuckers are just gonna take the power and just be on some hoe shit and just abuse other people, bully other people, and you're in like these niggas in power do. You already know. I don't use AI. I only all I use is Chat GPT. I just talk to it. I don't tell it like I don't like tell like hell like extremely very personal shit or whatever. I talk to it about like working out at the gym, like working out at the gym, even though I still have my for people who watch my videos, or you know what I'm saying, people who have subscribed to me, y'all know the so-called bad habits I'm talking about. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, I don't need to bring it up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I talk to you about like, oh, going to the gym, what workout should I do today? What workout should I do for this body part? Or I might even just ask you for like advice on like maybe mental health or family issues or just life and all that shit. Like, or you already know, for anybody who subscribes to me, you already know that I love and I like anime and all that shit. So I also like to talk about anime with like AI and shit. As a matter of fact, actually, I'm gonna say one good thing about AI and shit. Like, let's say for example, like you're an anime fan, and you can be like, let's say I'm just gonna give you all a quick example. Like, so I watch like all the classic anime shit and all that, and like I recently has gone to like this anime called Hunter x Hunter. I know a lot of y'all probably don't watch anime or don't really care about it, but whatever. I don't know. The one fight I've always wanted to see in anime is Sasuke versus Killua. That's one fight I want to see hella bad and all that shit. And chat and like AI is also very good at like writing plays, writing scripts, and like writing stories and all that shit. Like you can lead this like go on Chat GPT or go on any of these AI apps, whatever. Type in whatever you want to see come to life, or type in whatever you want to make into a story, and it'll just give you like a made up story about it. I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? Like let's say so I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, or for anyone who watches my videos, y'all know the video game Grand Theft Auto 5. I can't wait for GTA 6 to come out, but oh, that's right, niggas are broken and couldn't never afford a fucking PS5. Some bullshit, but still looking forward to GTA 6. Oh damn, I'm having one of those moments like where you forget like what you're about to say. Hold on, I hate having these fucking blanks and shit. I really do. Give me a minute. Hold up. Oh no, I remember what I was trying to say. So sometimes like I'll be like, oh, what if Grand Theft Auto 5 was placed in Berkeley, California, or some shit like that, or what if GTA 5 was placed in like Chicago or a different city? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then AI will like, it'll like write like a script or whatever. It'll create like little story missions based off of like whatever city you like type in, whatever. Like that's what I like about AI and shit. Like you can like really like play with like AI and like have like fun with it and all that. But I only use Chat GPT and all that. I use AI for positive things. I don't have like any ulterior motives or no reason to do like any negative shit. But that's pretty much my whole opinion on AI and all that shit. Like, but then at the same time, it's also like making people like lose like, it's also making people like lose like shame and all that shit. Like, I mean, I'm not knocking niggas for wanting an AI girlfriend. I'm for knocking getting an AI girlfriend. Like, you couldn't get the real thing, so fuck you. Why not? Do what you got to do out here to, you know what I'm saying, get your diet, I forgot the word, but to get your biological needs met. Because yeah, it's hard as fuck out here. And I feel like I might have said this a whole lot earlier in my video and all that, but the whole like but think about it. How come these evil motherfuckers, how come these thugs and hood niggas and all these and not even just them, I'm talking about this like it's evil people in general or people who do bad shit in general. How come they don't have AI girlfriends, but yet all the decent good people and yet all the people who play by society's rules and play by the script and everything they're supposed to do, how come they have to get AI girlfriends? How come they have to probably get an AI girlfriend, but yet they couldn't get the real thing, but yet these evil motherfuckers get the real thing. And I feel like I've repeated this like multiple times throughout videos. This is probably gonna be like my last time repeating this shit, but just because you're good doesn't mean you're guaranteed to succeed in life. Like, okay, fine, yes, being good, you'll be safe, you'll be out the way, you'll be safe and all that shit, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna be successful. Because I'm sick and tired of this world trying to program these little kids or trying to program the next generation with this idea that, oh, if you're good, then you're gonna get rewarded one day and everything you want is gonna fall out the sky on some fucking Super Mario Brothers shit. Wait, what am I even talking about? You gotta like, I mean, you have to like punch those blocks in order to like get power ups and shit. I'm tweaking, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, just because you're good doesn't mean shit's just gonna fall out the sky and you're just gonna imagine just get everything you fucking want. And that's not how the world works. Because if that was the case, then why are so many good people poor, broke? I don't need to go through this. Y'all already know what all the shit I'm about to say. I don't want to get into the habit of like repeating myself and shit. But y'all already know basically everything I'm about to say. The worst people on the planet can get a real life human girl, but the good, decent people on this planet are gonna either have to pay for it, spend the rest of their life just being alone and just coping with it and dealing with being alone, or they're gonna have to get an AI girlfriend. But yet, nope. The people who don't live by society's rules and the people who don't live by the script, yet they can get the real thing though. They can get a real connection. They don't have to do all this crazy shit and do all this other extra bullshit and all this and that. I don't think I told y'all this in the first part of my video, but my birthday is gonna be on July 5th, so I got a few more weeks until your boy's 26 years old. I'm not exactly happy about it. For my birthday and all that, I'm a grown man. I don't need anything. Like I wouldn't like maybe like going out to eat with going out to eat with like friends and family and all that shit. I'll just go out. All I do now for my birthday is just go out and eat. If I somehow had the money to treat myself and spoil myself a little bit, then I would do that too. But I don't have the money to spoil myself or treat myself, so I'm just gonna go out and eat or just treat myself real fast. You know. Hold on. I'm back for the third time in a damn row and all that. It's like my third time having to like cut the video and then having to come back, whatever. I've never had to do that with none of my other videos though. I've never had to like cut the video like 3 times in a row and then come back. It's like my third time like cutting the video and coming right back to it, but it's whatever. We still on the same topic, talking about the same shit. But yeah, this whole birthday thing, my birthday being on July 5th, it's literally just another year of the exact same shit. Like I'm not trying to be negative or spread no negativity out there, but I don't see the point of niggas getting all hyped up about a birthday. Like my nigga, you only get one day out of the whole year to celebrate your existence. Like imagine that. Like out of the one day of the year, everybody wants to celebrate your existence, but then people don't give you this energy on a daily basis. Like I don't know. It's whatever. But it's not like you're entitled to that anyway, so who cares? I'm trying to think of like some more shit to like really talk about. I really don't really have a whole lot to really talk about. That's part of the reason why, like I said, like at the beginning of this video and shit, that I haven't really been on here in like in a month and shit. Like I do be like coming on here with like speaking like some real shit sometimes, where I got talk about shit like I'm going through and all that. I I also that's another thing I hate too. I hate how people like some people like want to complain about like your YouTube channel, or that people want to complain about the videos that like people like me make and all that shit. But then it's just like we have nowhere else to go to, or we have no one else to really talk to or really vent to and all that, because most people are fucking NPCs and they're just gonna flip the script on you and say it's your fault. Oh, and they're gonna give you the typical NPCs, the typical NPC repeated dialogue script as always, and they're gonna tell you to do this and do that, and most likely you're either going to get the bare minimum or less than bare minimum. And you're going to be sitting there like, I did exactly what I was told, so why didn't I get what I wanted? Like, that's one. And then I saw some shit on Instagram about like, I guess how Gen Z is like one of the most like, how Gen Z is basically like the most, like as of now, Gen Z is like the most sexless and single generation and all that. But look at the way that things are nowadays. Look at the conditions that we got to live in nowadays. And they just want to sit here and just like, I don't know, bro. And then, oh yeah, I also want to give another shout out to the homie trying to cope with reality. And I was watching like one of his videos. I forgot the name of it, but brother, he made a very good point though, right? So he was like, so you know how people have like that whole, oh, everyone has the same opportunities, but then people say life isn't fair. But I agree with him, bro. Because it's like, how does everybody have equal opportunities, but then life isn't fair? That like, come on, man, that doesn't add up. If everyone had equal opportunities, then everybody would be up. Everybody would be wealthy. Everybody would be rich. Everybody would own something. Everybody would be able to live their life to the fullest and make some kind of money off of it. People would be able to live like these influencers, these celebrities, these porn stars and athletes and all these famous people and all these high status people. They would be, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even like dick riding or like just following. I'm not even just like, oh, just going along with whatever he said just because we're cool and we're friends and shit. Like I genuinely like agree with like what that nigga said. Like he's right. He's definitely right about that shit. Like how's life isn't fair, but yet everyone has equal opportunities. Like pick one or the other, bro. People always want to play on both sides of the fence with this shit. One minute life isn't fair, but then on the other hand, everyone has the same and has equal opportunities. That makes no sense. Like pick one side, pick one or the other. And that's another thing about people. Niggas can never. It's like niggas always want to jump on this side of the fence, then jump back to this side of the fence. They want to keep jumping over the same fence over and over again. Like pick one side of the fence and keep your ass on that fucking side, my nigga. Like come on, bro. Either everyone has equal opportunity. Either everybody has equal opportunities or life isn't fair. Pick one or the other. And it's clearly life isn't fucking fair because not everyone has the same and has equal opportunity because there's no equality. Because in order for everybody to have equal opportunities, there would also have to be equality. But we all know that people don't practice equality. I bet they'll treat someone that they're attracted to because we all know that looks are everything. So I bet they'll treat some attractive nigga with equality and they'll preach that equality shit if it's a nigga that they're attracted to, or if it's just someone they're attracted to, or someone that they care about, or someone that they like, man or woman, by the way. But let it be the average man, and all that equality shit and all that goes right out the damn window. There is no equality out of this bitch. So it's clearly that life isn't fair. This video isn't for me to be negative or complaining. I'm just like I'm at least be talking about the shit that I live with and the shit that I go through. You gotta stop complaining. You gotta stop making those videos, man. And then it's all trying to think of some more shit to say. I really don't have a whole lot more to say, man. I think I'm done. I'm pretty much done with this video, bro. I think I've said like everything I've had to say so far, but I'm still pretty much just going through the same old typical shit, same old. Next time I come back here with a new video, I'll probably have like a whole lot more different shit to talk about. Personally, I hope it's positive. I have more positive shit to talk about, but I pretty much said everything I need to say. Peace, and like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is. I'm out.